Psalm 131. So, this psalm it reminded me of a previous conversation that I had with my uncle, and he pretty much is like he couldn't understand how God can be everywhere and taking care of everyone, even though there's like over 7 billion people on Earth. And I told him like you don't have to understand that to believe or not if God actually wrote the truth and if he sent his son to die for you to save you from your sin. And if you want to believe God, who is infinite in a finite mind, before you can accept him as at his word, and you don't like find like ways to verify if his word is true or not, and you just depend on your own ability to comprehend him before you accept him, what he written, then that is too prideful. And I think this psalm reminds me of that conversation. And it says right here, my heart is not proud or my eyes arrogant. And I think this hit the nail right on the head. People who don't accept Christ is because they have pride. And pride is what is preventing them from seeing the biblical truth. So right here, I don't involve myself in great matters or in things too difficult for me. I think that is, I mean, there are certainly people like George, what's his name? George Mueller, and then there's Wilfred Grenfell. Like there are people that like it's humble, and God take them to do like great things. But the thing is that I'm more of this person where I just want to be with my family, and I do want to do something impactful, but it doesn't have to be something great. Like I do want to help with what I can, but it doesn't have to be something great. I do want to get rich so that I can pay off all my debt, though. So I don't know if that is considered involving myself in great matters. But this psalmist soothed and quieted his soul, and I love the imaging like a weaned child resting against his mother. And I just love it when my children I just like lean against me and I just sit there and hug them. It's such a nice, comforting feeling. So I feel that through this verse. And then his soul within him is like a weaned child. It's not like crying for milk or anymore. It's just able to just wait and rest and so he's saying, Israel, wait for the Lord, like a child, just depending on the mom, trusting in her that everything will be all right, that Israel learned to do that and wait for the Lord from this time on, the time of the writing, and forever. So it's so short, but there's so much to unpack, and the 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 heading actually like makes a lot of sense. A childlike trust in the Lord. You trust in the Lord as a baby or a toddler or someone, a weaned child trust in the mom and just rest and wait to see what the mom is going to do next, and just follow and hold hand and just walk with the Lord. Walk with him and yeah, watch him do great things. So I hope Israel would wait for the Lord, not try to take things into their own hands, and just let God do the work, let God do the protection, and then God will get the glory and the honor among the nations. When we try to do it ourselves, we kind of mess things up. But when we wait on the Lord and we trust in Him, He will deliver and He will do miracles. That like the Red Sea, like, so I hope, I I pray for Israel, but I also pray for Israel to trust in God's deliverance and protection and promises.